and it's like the middle of a group call. I was like, holy fucking shit. And they were like, what? And I hit the soundboard and it's his producer tag just like, is that how about? And everyone's like, shut the fuck up, Mushu. Epic rap battles of history.
Epic rap battles of history.
Racket versus Mushu.
It was that, but it's actually just a cappella dubstep. It's just like...
Yes, oh my,
wow.
yes. Yes, oh my God.
Yes, oh my God. Holy fuck.
Plur police, just... EDM as
Some
fuck,
sploiky ass music.
Was it Symbile or whatever the vocal, the Subtronics?
Oh, I do know the one.
Symbile.
We're my
some random shit.
Drinking sea monkeys by the gallon. My tummy feel crazy.
Fuck. I know Subtronics can get away with like shit like that.
Oh, dude, 100%. I know, right? It's just like, I mean, that's why I kind of made the jump into dubstep because like it's so stupid.
Yeah, you can
everyone knows
more fun with it.
Yeah, and it's like it's almost like drum and bass feels like the upper class. Like, you know, it feels like it's a more like serious thing. You know what I mean?
I guess there's like a lot more subgenres.
Yeah,
you can kind of get around as opposed to like dubstep where you get like
it's very straightforward,
like mid bass sustain type stuff, and then like almost like 140 and then rhythm. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, one of my first fucking questions, I haven't even got the stopwatch up. We're just fucking straight into it. But one of my first questions I wanted to actually ask you was trap or dubstep.
Oh, you can't do this to me.
I
Oh no.
I was thinking about it before. I was just like, should we start off with the ripper?
First question, end of the podcast.
Yeah, it's like...
Thanks for having me. I'm done.
Anyway, it's the end. What do you reckon?
I think I always have a love for trap.
Yeah.
But I think just like the passion now for dubstep is just like pushing me so far, and I'm like finding a lot more stuff to like play and kind of like fuck around with.
Yeah,
I have to say dubstep, but I mean... trap will always be like true to the heart.
Like that's like your roots. That's your kind of like...
Yeah. Like it'll never go away. It's like what almost made my career, like doing like the open slots and whatnot.
Yeah.
Kind of finding the love.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fucking know. What's your favorite type of dubstep? When you kind of boil it down.
I like the mid sustain, like bass type stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fucking me.
And like if you want to call it like the like festival, like future rhythm.
Yeah,
kind of stuff. I play a lot in my sets.
Yeah.
A combination of that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, I love that you said the sustained bass because I just like, dude, sustained basses just make me I just like
lose control.
Dude, I just love it. It's just like bump. It's just so aggressive.
Some stuff people are making is just like so heavy, and I'm like, I need this on like a bigger stage.
Dude, 100%. It's crazy. It's like that whole Subsidious style, just like the...
Yeah, some people like aren't as like big of a fans of it, just because of like the evolution of like dubstep, but...
It's very like bland in a certain way. But it's like, it's very kind of like taste driven.
Yeah,
because
100%.
I know one of the reasons why I like that more so than something like Tear Out is because I really love the way that like those basses are kind of like made and layered and like it's all just like that. It's like I feel like every dubstep like trap person has like a different kind of autism, right? It's like depends what you're autistic about.
Yeah.
It's like some people are just like so sound designing like a machine gun. Some people are just like I love the drums and I love this.
The nitpickiness of
like
what
someone's
like.
just like there's just like one thing that kind of like you hear and you're just like, I love that.
Yeah.
What would you say that your kind of thing in terms of that would be? In terms of dubstep or trap, or what kind of catches your ear and you go like, oh, that's saucy. Like what makes a tune just kind of like hit that spot?
I think like simplicity in like difficulty. I think if you find something really like a really simple way to do something, but it's like so out of pocket that you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
that's such a sick idea. It's so
Yeah.
simple and it just works.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that type
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, not necessarily minimalistic, but just executed. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like everything's kind of in place.
Yeah, and it's to a point where it's like it's sounding different to like what other people are doing instead of like the classic formula and whatnot. Finding
Yeah.
a way to kind of flip that like on its head and make it like their own thing.
Yeah, 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 of course. And like kind of doing that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just realized I completely forgot to introduce you as well.
Oh, no, true.
I literally just completely.
I'm Neotech.
Yeah, I literally just go up and start up the stopwatch and we're just straight into it. But yeah, Alex Mushu,
Yeah.
welcome to the pod.
Thank you for having me.
Fucking so glad to have you, mate. I've been super keen for this one.
Oh.
I've been deep diving your shit as per.
Oh no.
Um,
Here's the end of my career.
yeah. Don't worry, no dirt. If I really wanted dirt, I should have like texted all the obnoxious guys and just been like,
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
No,
I
I was
hit up like old schoolmates of mine and RB, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done.
dude, it was so tempting. I was just like, nah, I'll do my own. I'll do my own research. I won't deep dive too
The
hard.
second time I come on,
yeah, that's just like
go
like,
in.
All right, so we're done the small talk, mate. Fucking, you said this in year 7, and I was like, just you expand on it, please. It's just like,
We brought your principal in here as a special guest.
yes. It's like, oh, we got a call coming in right now. Why did you do this? It's like, fuck. This is your year 8 maths teacher. What was all this about?
He walks in. This guy was an idiot.
Yeah, like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Jesus. But no, dude, I've been super fucking keen to have you in. And I want to also kind of talk to you about, because I know kind of, I did my research. Like, I know that you're into that trap, that you're in that scene. And I want to kind of understand your development in your music taste and how you've kind of gone from, because you just mentioned that you were kind of into like the dubsteppy type stuff now, start off with the trap. Were there even deeper roots than that? And how did you kind of discover the EDM world? How did you discover trap? And how did you flourish into Mushu now? Really?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
Well, my family is musicians. So mum, dad, brother as well. And so I kind of always had that musical like roots like in me. It's probably like high school, like year 9 or 10, where I started getting into like the EDM side of things. So like hardstyle, Melbourne bounce, like early days type stuff, big room, tropical house, and like hitting all those like YouTube channels like, you know, Mr. Suicide Sheep.
Oh, dude. Classic Trap Nation.
Yeah.
Dude,
Future
been
house
there,
music.
Been there.
Trying to film my own Melbourne shuffle videos to like hardstyle songs and whatnot.
Yeah, so classic.
And when I got into like gymming, I'd kind of start making playlists of all like the like bangers and whatnot. And I'd always be the one on the aux cord and kind of like showing my friends, you got to listen to this, Look at this like Tomorrowland set.
I feel like every single DJ has that experience. And at one point, they're the one just going like, "Oi, boys, check this shit out." Like a parade or something. It's just like, everyone fuck off. This is my time to shine.
Like Dimitri Vegas and like Mike playing like Tsunami at like Tomorrowland 2014.
Yeah.
I remember watching that over and over again. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Huge.
I fuck with this.
Yeah. And then so like getting through like Trap Nation and whatnot, and then didn't do as much music. I kind of got more into like acting or whatnot. And then,
right. Wow.
Yeah, I did 2 years of like studying acting. That didn't go well. And then did Your Shot. And Your Shot kind of propelled me into like, okay, what's the kind of stuff I'm like fucking with now? So it's like a bit of mid-tempo, bit of trap, tiny bit of dubstep and whatnot. And then just kind of after Your Shot and like through COVID, I kind of got more into like old school trap, and kind of that type of thing. And
so you did Your Shot around like 2019.
Yeah.
And then, Yeah.
And then I was like 2 weeks out from like my laundry debut. COVID hit.
Oh, dude, fuck, dude.
Fuckers.
Fucking cut out a laundry debut.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it gave me time through COVID to like study sets and like see what promoters were actually looking for. So I got actually like then when like events started happening, I'd go up to like promoters like Jackson.
Yeah.
And was like, right, what do you need? And it's like 10 songs you'd play opening a club and 10 songs you play before a headliner.
Yeah.
sent over, and it's like, okay, so you're not going to go balls to the wall straight up, like open. So I started doing those like open sets, and I just do open for this show, that show, that show, that show, and it kept. I was just the one guy at the time for like open slots. I knew not to like blast heavy shit.
Yeah. Understanding that you can kind of like add to the night and not just try to be the headliner every time you hop on stage.
100%. Plus, it gave like a nostalgia factor because I'd like play a lot of old school stuff that normally people wouldn't play.
Yeah.
And like edits and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's what you need. I think that's like a very integral part of being a DJ as well. It's not just like playing what you play, but understanding how to broaden that and understand like the relationship between being you and playing for a crowd.
100%.
Because I think it's like if you do completely one or the other, you're either losing your individuality of what you want to represent, or you're not really being there for anyone but yourself. You might as well just like stream or something.
Yeah,
you know?
literally.
Like, so yeah, I think that I kind of like, I really love that idea that you got to kind of like go back and forth with it.
Yeah.
So at the time you were doing like a lot of like opening sets, like 86, right?
Yeah. So like Ominous, Automate, Keizo, Ray Volpe, Illuminate, Infect.
Fuck yeah.
All those artists were kind of like open. And then Jaqui was like my first direct support.
Nice.
Where I could kind of play a bit more of the edits that I was like making for like artists overseas. Kind of go a bit more heavier.
Yeah.
A bit more kind of like heavy trap, like not too heavy dubstep, but kind of just like keep the flow going, almost like a party set.
Yeah. We want to kind of just like bring the vibe in and kind of bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's a lot of
How
fun.
did you kind of, throughout this time when you're kind of like getting those slots, did you feel yourself really progress quickly with DJing? And did that kind of, I guess what I'm trying to ask, that was a shit question. What I was trying to ask was, when you kind of like going through the stage, because I mean, you didn't have any experience besides your shot, and then you get fucking slammed up the ass with laundry and COVID.
Yeah.
And you're straight into it. It's like, what were the biggest things that you did, and what were the biggest kind of lessons that you took away from while you're doing these opening slots to help progress you to that main support slot?
I think just the edits helped me quite a lot. Edits was kind of my idea of like getting my name out there, kind of being kind of more known and kind of having my foot in the door, especially with like overseas artists, kind of having like that connection. And I feel like just the like always pushing for growth. That was something I got told like probably about a year and a bit ago. I just always push for growth. And so everything that happened from then, I was like, I might miss out on gigs and whatnot, but I want to hold myself to a standard of like not having to like be like put in this pocket. And I think the transition from trap to dubstep kind of, all that was an accumulation of like, I don't want to sit in this open slot pocket for like, like a bunch of years. I want to like keep going up and up and up and up and up. So I'd spend more time on my sets and kind of like put in the effort to make sure it's like the best possible set I can do and the best songs, whether it's like I don't freestyle because I like structure. And I like knowing that I can just like make something like the best thing that I can make.
And kind of create it, put the effort into know that it's going to smack. No, I know what you mean. I mean, you touched on it because I want to get into the edits. How did you go about, like, how did that start? Because, like, fuck, dude. That shit fucking popped, bro. You fucking slammed it. Like, how did that come about, and how did the relationship with those artists that were playing them come about? Because you were saying, like, you had these overseas relationships with all these different artists. How'd you do that? How'd you do that, and what was that journey like?
It was through COVID, like gymming at home. I'd kind of listened to a lot of mixes on SoundCloud, and I got into edit pack mixes. So there were 3 guys at the time: Teller from New Zealand, Cello, who's a homie from America, and Slick, another homie from Canada. And they were the source for like edits for artists. Like they were doing it for years and whatnot. They were making the top tier ones. And I listened to that like like through my workouts, I'm like, fuck, this is sick.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
How do I do this? And so through COVID of like sitting on Discord with mates like Helios, Neotech, Claymore, Bad Void, it's like they were nice enough to kind of show me the basics and the ropes and kind of like have like people to like bounce feedback off.
Yeah.
So then I was kind of able to kind of release my first edit pack.
Yeah.
And then kind of watch sets of like people playing overseas and being like, all right, what songs are popping at the moment? What's just released? Who can I send to? And so I just cold email or DM artists and whatnot. And John Casey was one of the first kind of artists. John Casey and Cello were some of the first artists to play out my stuff. And it was like Cello at big shows over in the States, and then John Casey like at Red Rocks. I was like, this is wild.
I bet that would have been a fucking rush the first time that you were just like, oh, dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was very rewarding as well.
Yeah,
Just, like, working on stuff over and over and over again, and then to see it being played out, and then just through that, kept sending out, kept trying to like push for growth and make sure that this is the best stuff that I can put out, and it's at the standard where all these like top guys are kind of like releasing out.
Yeah.
I don't settle for anything less than like exceptional.
Well, I did notice that because obviously like, I've listened to a bunch of your edits and it's like, it's refreshing because it's like it's not necessary. It's like you edit, but you remix into each other. Yeah. So it's like you don't just like have a vocal during a build and then drop. It's like you still incorporate the vocal within the drop. Yeah. So that it's not just like a mashup. Yeah. It's like don't do something that you can do on decks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that's not an edit.
Yeah.
That's just that's just a DJ mix.
We get very creative with like trying to like keep it fresh and kind of like when you find a vocal that just like works, and especially in parts of like it's supposed to almost be the same song. Yeah. The vocal and instrumental. So there are some times where it's like, it's not all the time, but sometimes you just get gems where it's like, this just sounds like one big thing, and it's almost like that vocal was meant for the instrumental. Yeah. It could be someone singing about, I don't know, death or something, and it's like brass instruments and all this kind of stuff, and it's just like,
that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you still get a lot of that inspiration from going to the gym and working out and pulling in, just listening to random shit, or where do you kind of get that inspiration from to work on the edits?
Probably like the people that support them are probably the one thing that's pushing me. I mean, I never expected to kind of have this much hype around anything that kind of like I did. Yeah. So it's like whenever someone says, this is fucking sick, or I'm playing this, it's like, my response is like, I'm going to cry. Because it's like, I'm just a kid from Sydney. So it's like, for people to appreciate like the art that I'm like making is like, it's like I don't need anything else almost.
Yeah, of course. And it's like just seeing the rewards for like actually all that hard fucking work you're putting in. It's like, and you need that as well. You need that to be able to like kind of keep pushing. Yeah. What's your workflow like when you hop behind Ableton?
Ableton? Yeah, Ableton.
We're talking about a soft mic as well. Fuck it. I'm FL till I die.
Oh god.
I will kill for FL. Yeah,
just because this will be my last podcast.
So like, it's just like you're only allowed on if you don't talk about FL in a bad way. Just had enough.
Strike one.
Yeah. It's just so jokes. I mean, I was saying off mic anyway. Like, at SAE, everyone shits on FL. Everyone's just like, FL is fucking bullshit. It's like, Fruity Loops, what the fuck is that? And then it's just like Pro Tools and Ableton are having their own little fucking battle. And then FL is just like, can I play?
What is it, like the SpongeBob meme of like Squidward watching Patrick and SpongeBob through the grate having fun?
Yeah. It's just FL sitting behind the curtains just like, fucking assholes.
There's some cool stuff in FL.
There's a lot of cool stuff in Ableton though. Yeah. I think I missed the boat with Ableton. I think if I could go back and I could learn on another one, it would be Ableton because it's a lot better for dubstep as well.
Yeah, I mean,
sampler.
Yeah,
slaps, bro.
Yeah, the slice mode as well.
Dude,
really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool because FL just doesn't have that. And the automations in Ableton are so much better as well.
I just don't like the pop-out windows in FL. It's just like
Yeah.
a pop-up comes up. It's like open an EQ. It's for a pop-up window for that. Whereas just like I like seeing everything on the screen instead of having to deal with like unnecessary stuff on the side where it's like I'll get distracted by one thing.
Literally,
I like
lose it.
I like to see everything on the screen. Otherwise, I'm not paying attention.
Because then on FL, sometimes you have a pop-up window and then you click off it and then you like, where did it go? You can't find it. And you're like, what the fuck happened here? You're just like, fuck's sake.
It's like my workflow is like if I get distracted by something, it will take me ages to like get back into things. And
You got to
something
get yourself onto the flow.
I need to get like almost like inspired in some way, or something has to like almost like flow off the bat, and then it's like, okay, now we're making gold.
Dude, yeah, 100%. And that's like, it's so interesting because I hear that all the time. Like I've asked so many different, because I love asking people about their workflow because it's something that's just so uniquely you. Like you work how you work, and that's just how you work. But it's always the same shit of like some of the best shit you make is like in a day. It's just like you just hit it and you're like, this fucking slaps. Whereas you can spend like a month trying to make something just as good. It just sucks.
The edit that Skrillex played out of mine took 2 minutes to make.
Dude, fucking yeah. Dude, that's literally it.
It's literally the most simple thing, and it took 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like so many like people like think that you have to add extra stuff and all this stuff and whatnot. This is
dude.
This was a vocal over an instrumental with like an EQ and something to like make the vocal louder.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, literally. But like, and you just hear it in your head and you go like, oh, that'd sound cool. And then it's fucking sick.
Done.
It's perfect. How do you get yourself inspired when you're not feeling inspired?
Time away from creating, I think, is probably the best thing that for me I can do. I like to venture out into like other genres of music. Like I listen to a lot of like, if I'm driving, sometimes I'll listen to like EDM or like mixes or whatever, but a lot of the time I listen to rap, hip hop, kind of like more chill stuff, not as much bass music, but like kind of like.
What's been one of your favorite artists outside of EDM right now?
Probably Pop Smoke.
Fuck yeah.
I got into him late, but his stuff is just like, for how young he was when he passed, and just the voice and the numbers that he got and just the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, this is the vibe I need.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Especially just like, you're so right though, just like switching it up and just consuming yourself with something different so that you're not just slamming your head against a fucking brick wall.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Work. It's just like, it's never gonna work.
Yeah, or
never gonna work.
Trying something new as well. Like I recently started I got a sudden spark of like inspiration of like hard techno.
Yeah,
and I downloaded a pack, and it was almost like a cheat code, and I made like 5 or 6 like pretty shit like hard techno whips, but I was like, this is the most I've done in like ages over dubstep, but I was just having so much fun with it.
No, 100%. That's literally it. Just make a fucking different genre. Just do it. Make like a tech house tune if you feel it. Just do it though, because it does just like keep you moving. That's so fucking true. I fucking love that, because I absolutely agree with that 100%. Anyone who just forces themselves to sit down and just keep going, it's like, go for a walk.
Yeah.
Just go for a walk.
Touch grass. Say hi to mum and dad.
Yeah, exactly. Call someone.
Yeah.
Go eat a fucking apple. I don't know. Just do something else.
Go get surgery. Just do something other than music. Go get a tattoo.
Yeah, literally. Do you ever find yourself kind of venturing back to how you mentioned that you were into like acting, film, that kind of space of creativity? Do you ever venture back into that when you want to do something different, or just in general, do you find yourself around that world?
Not as much. I know, I think like music has like such a big impact on my life that I always find some way to kind of get involved in music, whether it's like talking to friends or artists kind of about kind of what's going on with them, as opposed to like if I'm feeling in a rut. But I always make sure I have like something to work on, or I'm able to like, if I'm on a call with like Slick and he's making an edit or something, it's like I'm able to kind of like watch and kind of see what he does and kind of if he asks for like feedback or whatever, or like any ideas, I'm able to kind of put something in.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I think, I guess that's the best way to do it anyway, is just like surround yourself with the people that you fucking love. Like,
Yeah.
with the shit that you love. So like, at what point did you really kind of be like, can fucking do this music shit? Like, what point were you just like, this is something that I really want to do? Because I think there's always a difference in like, I really love this, and then to be like, I could fucking do this.
Probably Your Shot. I think your shot was, I mean, I did it. I wasn't expecting to win. It would have been nice, but it wasn't about winning for me. It was just about like, I had a really big passion for music.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do what I was like interested in.
Yeah.
And then that pushed me into like that was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then kind of was like, yes, I want to keep doing this afterwards. Because I remember in the Your Shot interview, I got the spot in Your Shot just by talking their ear off about all these artists and music and clubs that I go to and all this stuff, and kind of like being like, it's like, I'm not lying. It's like super passionate just about like music.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
From then it was kind of like, okay, no, I really enjoy this, and kind of more and more and more, and it's like sparks of inspiration of like, oh, edits, that's something I can get into.
Yeah.
People make music and all this stuff, playing shows, open, direct support, headline, yada yada.
Yeah, and just you kind of follow that flow.
Yeah.
Do you generally go through your music journey with that just like flow, or do you like the kind of structure and planning and this and this and this, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this? Or do you really just go like, I'm just fucking working it. I'm just doing it as it comes, and I'm just letting it rip?
A bit of both. I think the opportunities are kind of like add another one to kind of like the resume, and kind of like, let's see where this goes or whatnot, like the trap set coming up.
Yes.
But I also like that structure of like when I listen to mixes and I hear a really good one, which is like perfect structure where like vocals after like something makes sense or whatnot, it goes into like a melodic element, and you're like, yes, that's what was needed right now. Where it's like, if you listen to like another mix, it's like, it's just drop after drop, and that didn't make sense. It's like you're expecting a build up, and it goes to like just
some huge breakdown or something.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah.
fuck.
So I like the kind of like the formula to it.
Yeah.
Because what I taught myself, so it's like what I hear on like main stage and whatnot.
Yeah, and I think that's you have a really cool brain in terms of like, you're able to really kind of like see the way that shit works, which is really refreshing.
Yeah.
And I really like how you mentioned before, you were saying that like, you need to like, I can't remember exactly what you said, but you were talking about like the way you kind of go about your career and the way you have to really kind of like, I'm having like a mind blank of what you said.
Almost like cementing yourself to like what, like almost like you expect from yourself and what people expect from you, if you wanted to do it at like the level of what people overseas are doing.
Yes,
like for
yes.
headline type stuff.
Yeah. And like the way you kind of like really actually kind of critically look at that and go like, okay, like what's actually going on there, which is I think really cool, and I think that's a really, really cool fucking trait to have. I think that's super important. It's like really refreshing to be able to like look beyond what's just going on like in your scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people will do it just as a hobby, and that's like perfectly fine. It's like,
yeah, of course.
I love that for people that just want to kind of like dip their toes into it and whatnot.
Yeah.
My push is to kind of like hopefully take it to like the next level one day.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to start doing stuff at the level that the people at the top are doing.
Yeah, 100% to like have that standard. But yeah, dude, I mean, like it's a whole fucking journey.
Yeah, that's tomorrow's problem.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's like you look at Eliminate, who's just like, yeah, man, I was producing for like 8 years before anything happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all my mates,
Jesus,
like,
dude.
that's why I wish I started like so young.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
It's like,
yes,
because like homies like Bad Word and Neotech over in the States at the moment, and they started like when they were like 10 years ago, something like that. I've been producing
Dude,
for 10 years, and I'm
yeah.
I'm almost dead. Why couldn't I start earlier?
Yeah, no, dude, I think exactly the same. It's just like, dude, when I was like, I just think about when I was like an 18-year-old, and I was just a dumb fucking 18-year-old, and I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, boys on the drinks, and like fucking like smoking like cones. It's just like, oh, dude, come on, what are you doing, dude? Do something. It's like I'm looking back at myself, like shaking my head, being like, do something, dude.
Yeah, I wish I had the spark, or like
Yeah.
almost like even at school, like to have like some. I don't think I did music in like HSC and whatnot, but I wish I did, to kind of, it would have helped for music theory.
Yeah.
Making
That's a
songs.
whole different fucking thing.
That's next week's problem.
That's next week's problem. Yeah, fuck that, dude.
But starting young would have been super, super, super helpful to like have that like creative spark like early on, and being like,
Yeah.
music production is what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the people who get that are just so lucky, who just go like,
Yeah.
this is what I want to do. And it's just like, that's no bullshit. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's so fucking sick, though.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. And I really identify with you on that, though, because I feel like the exact same.
We're both
way.
old and miserable.
Just like, fuck, God fucking damn it, dude. But yeah, so if you weren't able to do music ever again, where do you think that you'd see yourself going? If music wasn't a career that you'd be able to do, where else would you see Alex?
Can I be like behind the scenes of music?
Yeah, you're allowed to be behind the scenes.
Probably like an A&R or a tour manager,
Nice.
or like
nice.
an agent.
Do you see yourself with those kinds of skills of being able to like kind of like why do you think you say that? Do you think that you kind of have that networking skill? Or do you kind of have like that?
Yeah, a bit of everything. I just like, I'm so used to now like going to, I mean, early on when I was going to like all these music events and kind of wanting to like still show face, I'd kind of go by myself and just like at least know one or two people there.
Yeah.
And then get introduced to this person and that person and that person. I'd kind of do that for a lot of events where I just go on my own, kind of just be there for the sake of being there.
Yeah.
And kind of being able to see the same people over and over again.
Yeah, of course.
So networking is kind of something I early on kind of like sought out to kind of do, but now I kind of think it's just a natural thing to chat, wanting like enjoy the music scene and the environment and chat to people and whatnot. And just music is like my whole life. So anything to do with like tour management or A&R as well, like finding kind of like music that fits
that would
somewhere.
be such a sick job, hey, doing A&R.
I know a few people that do A&R for like labels in America, and they just love it, and everything they find is like so unique as well, and it's like always interesting to hear, like see like a compilation of something like Sable Valley, and being like, how did they go about like picking those particular songs out of like 20 or so to like fit, fit.
Yeah, exactly. And to like be able to like bang that as well. You have such an ear for it. I want to know as well, what has been your number one favorite set that you've ever done?
Oh, that's a good question. I know there's tied for two. Opening for Keizo Ray Volpe at Liberty Hall.
Fuck, dude.
It's like
I was living in Canberra at that time. I was so sad.
You're a dog.
No,
How
I don't
dare
like
you?
a dog, dude. It's like, no.
I was at a wedding. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Bring him.
Yeah, bring him.
Plus one.
Reception at Keizo.
Who's the DJ? Oh, Keizo Ray Volpe.
No, it's like, just, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just like, I don't know, dude.
Chill top 40s.
Yeah, chill out top 40s, and then they're standing there with their Snapchat out, just like, play ABBA.
Like, me being the edit maker, done.
Yeah. Keizo's just like, the fuck is this guy? Like, it's my wedding.
It's my wedding.
God, dude.
It's my headline show.
Yeah, dude, I do not feel bad for commercial DJs because I used to do that for a little bit. And I was just like,
oh no, my brother gets it a lot, but he does like weddings and birthday parties and the pub kind of gigs and whatnot where I do the shows, and he tells me all the outrageous stuff people ask.
Oh, dude.
I couldn't.
Dude, there was one time though, because I used to sorry to completely derail the story.
How dare you?
But I used to DJ at this club called Mooseheads in Canberra.
I've heard of Mooseheads.
Yeah, it's like the real fucking. It's like the Ivy of Canberra. It was like. It was at the time I was at college, and you got clout because it was like the big club. But then pretty quickly, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gross."
Cruises and wet pussy shots.
Oh, it's just like
$4.
Oh, dude, you're just like, the fuck is this, dude? But you know, you go because you're fucking like 18. You're just like, well, dude. At least people will know me. Do people like me yet?
It's like Mooseheads is just like pre-drinks before you get kicked out.
Yeah, basically. And then by go back and drink the park.
Yeah, literally.
But it's like, I just remember there was one time where this dude, like a fucking business dude, it was like the pub section of Mooseheads, he comes up to me and he was just like, obviously fuck-eyed. And he's like, oh, mate, I just want you to play 3 songs. And I was just like, what do you want? And he fucking whips out his wallet, just gives me like 3 $50 notes and just goes like, I don't know, just like some fucking rock song, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Like, probably K-San or something, some fucking old white guy.
Yeah.
And basically I was just like, dude, I'll fucking play whatever the fuck you want for 100. Dude, you want like 7 songs? I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck.
$150.
Yeah, it's like right? And then I was walking back to college, and then it turns out that there was an extra 50 that was stuck to one of the 50s.
Oh my god.
And I was like, bro, best 3 songs I've ever fucking played. I was like, that was fucked.
Mate, for that much, you can go back to back with me.
Dude, yeah,
like,
dude, right?
Jump on stage, stand on the CDJs.
Dude, at that point, yeah, it's like, do you just want the headphones? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. You do whatever you want, dude. I'll fucking get naked for that. I don't fucking
Not the worst thing you'll see at Mooseheads.
Nah, dude, nah. Fuck. Anyway, I completely derailed your story.
Keizo
Ray Volpe. Being naked at Mooseheads. Anyway, let me root back around.
Yeah, Keizo Ray Volpe is probably like I work at Liberty Hall now.
Oh, nice.
So like all my managers are like when they find out like I was a DJ, they're like, oh, you should play here, and I'm like, I have played here.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
That was probably like for the how big the venue was capacity wise, like, and like how many people were like there for doors. It was like more than anything I could ask for, and I was like playing my own edits as well, and.
Fuck yeah.
Super fun, and then that's probably tied with the Samplifier direct support show. Oh, that was the most for like that, like for the ground floor, the Burdekin, to have like what people were saying, like 200, 250 people,
dude,
or whatnot.
Bottom floor Burdekin pumps,
it was,
bro. And
I spent so long on. I probably spent like a good month and a half on the set.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Of just like making sure everything is perfect and having like IDs and like the top edits and just the flow and everything, and then it's like coordinating with Corgi, the VJ.
Yeah.
And just making sure like things popped up at the right time and just creating an experience, and it was just like. I walked off like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah. I guess that's the best, dude. That's got to be the best, though.
Yeah, and seeing the videos as well from the videographer, I was like, this couldn't have gone better.
Yeah,
it was like the peak.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. I mean, like, speaking of Burdekin as well, this fucking weekend, dude, you'll be backing up Calcium.
Yeah.
So fucking keen for that. I mean, it'll be out by the time, this is out, but so it already has gone sick. That was the best night ever.
Yeah. Right. No issues whatsoever.
There was no issues, and everything worked perfectly.
I didn't cry once.
Yeah.
I only stood on the CDJs twice.
Yeah. Then he like CO2 guns are sick. But yeah, dude, fucking so keen for that.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
How long have you been working on this set?
I was working on it for about 3 weeks or so, and then I got about 40 minutes in, and I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
And then scrapped it, and then now I've just been working on it for the past like week and a half or so.
Yeah,
so it's now Thursday, and I got 2 days, and I'm halfway through, so that's enough time to kind of just like grind it out, whatnot, be happy with it. I mean, the first half is probably some of the best like trap that I'm enjoying at the moment, and then I get into a bit of like, well, this would be out post show, get into like the like AT Aliens kind of style stuff and whatnot.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that shit bangs.
Yeah, like Louis
Fucking love
J,
that.
like that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Kind of like the weird electronic trap, as
Yeah.
opposed to like all the festival trap, like
Oh,
sprinkled out
dude.
like through here and there.
Dude, I fucking love a bit of that Atlians. Like my fucking, is it Atelians? Is that what it is? Because I keep just saying Atlians, and I feel like that's really wrong.
It's very wrong. So
Okay, fuck.
I talked to them and they kind of like, I was like, I sent them a voice memo and I was like,
Where the fuck did you talk to Atlians?
Instagram.
Atelians? Fuck.
So it's AT aliens.
Atelians. AT-aliens.
It's like pronouncing the AT aliens.
AT-aliens. Fuck, dude. Oh,
AT
dude, I need to go to like a training camp. Oh my god.
AT aliens name pronunciation.
AT-aliens.
Yeah.
AT
Nailed it.
aliens.
Yeah, AT aliens. It's
I'm about to
like,
get a nosebleed if I keep doing this too much.
I mean, everyone will see like an artist name one way, and then everyone will have their own way of saying it unless you hear it. So it's like, I know Friends for a while, they called blank blanky.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even surprised. That's such an American way to do it, hey?
Yeah.
Blanky. It's so classic.
It's great. We love JP.
That's fucking... It's just like how I would never call Ray Volpe. Doesn't make any sense to my brain, but it is because it's American. So strange, dude. So fucking strange. What's the weirdest conversation you've had with like an international DJ?
The weirdest conversation.
Maybe not necessarily weird. I don't know if I'm stretching for that, but what's the funniest or coolest story of like an interaction that you've had with one of them?
Probably telling Quicks that Skrillex played out the edit,
Yeah.
and then Jono just going, "The fuck did you just say?" I think because Quicks was like such an inspiration
Yeah.
for years. He still is.
Yeah.
He was like
yeah.
at the top of like the trap game in like
Yeah.
his style, and so like the drop in my edit is a song that came out on the A&R of Sable Valley. He had his own compilation called Boost Tape, and bunch of artists. It was like for charity, I believe, and it got released on there. And so I kind of heard it played at a club from a mate, and I was like, I need to do something with this. Yada yada yada. Skrillex plays it out, and I was like, be the one to like tell Jono, hey,
Yeah.
Skrillex just played out the edit with your song.
Fuck
So having that
yeah.
moment as well, it was like almost a full circle of like me getting into
That's
trap.
like it's a very like human moment too, because it's like Quicks.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh my god, like this fucking guy, this like steamroller of the industry.
Yeah.
This guy's so fucking good. And then you're both just like, oh my god, Skrillex! It's so true, though. Literally, it was so true. Because then there's Skrillex.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's like for Skrillex to play it at like the places that he did, and on top of that, Dim Mac ended up actually signing the actual song
Oh
because
shit.
of the amount of hype that the edit got.
Oh
So
shit.
that was cool to see, like it having like an official release
Yeah, yeah.
and being like when all the news stuff came out about like all the press release for the song.
Yeah.
There's like the story of like me sending it to like one of the top edit makers who sends stuff to Skrillex, and my edit happened to be one of the ones that got sent over, and then everything
And there
happened.
you
So
fucking
it's
go.
like,
It fucking works out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude. Don't mind it.
I wouldn't say no.
No, I mean, fuck, dude, I'm not stupid. I'm not a fucking idiot, dude.
Not that dumb.
I'm not that dumb.
I'm pretty dumb. I'm not that dumb.
yeah. I'm like, I'm almost there, but not quite. Fucking oath, dude. Yeah, I want to ask you as well. I did my big old fucking Facebook stalk, and you're a well-traveled man. You've been around the block. I saw you've been been to the US.
Yep.
Been to Europe a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What's been one of your favorite places to travel to?
Ooh.
Or that you've been at least.
I'd have to say America for the events that I went for.
Fuck yeah.
I
Fuck
super,
USA. 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 Sorry.
This is a Walmart sponsored ad.
Walmart sponsored that, yeah. Fucking Walmart, bro.
I still loved Europe. Like went over to live with my like girlfriend at the time, and like to experience like all the countries being so close together, like going to like driving to Italy for a week, flying to London for like $100, flying to Spain for like pocket money. It was like wild to just experience everything close together. But America was just, I went over for the RL Grime Dead Space Halloween show.
Fuck yeah.
And it's an experience I'll never forget.
Yeah.
It was worth every cent.
Yeah.
I went with like my girlfriend at the time, and then met over another mate who was over in America. It was mind blown.
Yeah.
The entire time.
That's fucking unreal, dude. That's so good. I'm so glad you said the US.
Yeah.
They fucking do it different over there in terms
Yeah.
of dubstep. It's just a different fucking planet, dude.
Yeah. Went to Escape Halloween as well, and it was a bit overcrowded, but still to see like artists at like such a bigger stage, and like the effort that like these festivals go into, like it was like 30th, 31st of October.
Yeah.
So they like spruce it up with like the Halloween stuff and the scary stuff and all this kind of
so much.
like
Just
pyrotechnics
so
and just lights and everything.
Yeah, it's so much.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's just like
It's just
so intense. It's like, what the fuck?
Very
just
next level.
everything from like the Uber Eats you can get at like 4:30 in the morning to like the festivals to like, dude, the shelves are like Walmart and like Target. Like, dude, they're like fucking like 3 meters tall.
The hot dog stand outside of the Kia Forum Center after the RL show saved my life.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't even know how much I spent, but some like dude looks at me and he's holding like a hot dog and he's got all the condiments like in front of him and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, we're going to get married.
That's a bit of me, boy.
Yeah,
Give me that dog.
I was like, this is exactly what I needed after what the fuck I just experienced.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, just a fucking hot dog.
Yeah, just send me back to real life.
Yeah,
After the dream that I just like went through.
Yeah, literally. Fuck yeah, dude. No, I'm so glad you said that. I fucking love America.
Yeah.
Everyone talks it's their shit. Yes, I know they might blow up the world, whatever. But like, I mean,
Maybe.
come on. What are you gonna do, bro?
It's tomorrow's problem.
Tomorrow's problem. It's just like, do I think that the fucking old mate in office done the best? Nah, what are you gonna do? But like the country's cool.
I like the name.
It's like, it's a cool fucking country.
There are
It's like,
50 states.
there you go. Dude, I want to get into right now this new game I've been playing, right? It's called Frogs, Bass, or Joe Rogan. So the idea of this game is that I have samples of bass, samples of frogs, and samples of Joe Rogan, and I've resampled them.
Oh, lordy lord.
And I want you to try guess which is which.
You have way too much time on your hands.
Dude. Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah, dude. Because I had this idea with Street Flicker. He actually gave me the idea because I've been trying to like.
Of course, Andrew gave you the idea. Of course he did.
Because I've been going back and forth trying to like come up with ideas, and I was just like, what do I really like? Sound design. Oh, this actually sounds like fun. I spent like an hour doing it. I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude. Worth it.
Worth it.
So how fucked can I make the racks? It's like, anyway, would you like to play?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Not. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck that shit.
Can you imagine?
Dude.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's like, fuck that shit, dude. All right. So,
Frogs,
I'm going to take a note.
Frogs, bass, or Joe Rogan.
Frogs, bass, or Joe Rogan. I've got 10 here. There's not particularly any amount of any of them.
Yeah.
It's not like there's like a 3-3-4 setup. It's just like I just kind of just throw them in.
Yeah.
So, all right. Here's the first one. I'll shuffle in a bit closer.
Watch me go 0 for 10.
Nah, dude, you fucking got this, bro. You fucking got this, dude. Because I did it with Andrew, but dude, I had way more time on my hands. Because when I do it with Andrew, I made 18 different samples.
Jesus.
I did 666.
Sit there spamming like the down arrow, going, wah, 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 wah. Which one?
yeah, basically.
None of them.
And I was like, this took way too long. I'm gonna cut this down a bit. I was like, upon reflection, I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. All right, here, I'm gonna get my phone out, and I would love for you to let me know what you reckon. All right. I actually have all the scores of everyone who's done it.
Oh,
so far,
no.
only one other person has actually done it. So you're number 2.
Ooh.
Well, technically number 3. Except the one with Andrew was like 18. So that was like, that was a lot. Sorry,
Expert
Andrew.
level.
That was expert.
Yeah.
that was level 3 difficulty.
Level 3.
That was the final boss of Frog's Base, Joe Rogan.
Frog's Base and Joe Rogan.
All right. You ready? Number 1.
Joe Rogan.
Number 2.
I'm going to go bass.
Your base.
Lock it in, Eddie.
All right, lock it in, Eddie. You heard that, Eddie? Lock that in, Jamie. Anyway.
Shout out Jamie.
Shout out, Jamie. Yes.
He's not in the other room.
Dude, I fucking wish I had a Jamie, dude. You know, I've literally thought about, I really want, do you know who Tom Segura is?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, his fucking podcast. Have you ever listened to his podcast, YMH?
Yeah.
Dude, he's got like this fucking soundbite. And it's just like the most fucked shit of like crackheads just being like, I turned into a telescope to fuck me in my ass, man. And,
Out of pocket stuff, just like whack.
dude, right? I wish I had one of those. Usually talking, you just hear just like random fuck shit.
We have that on like Discord, on like soundboard. It's just like hit the most like
Oh,
out
dude.
of pocket stuff.
Soundboard's like a whole different world. I tried to make a fucking Discord ones, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on here, man. I was like, I'm not cut out for Discord. I was like, this is like a world I need to learn before I get too involved. Like, I need to figure it out first and then need to make it.
I was talking to Abby, and I was like, and it's like the middle of a group call. I was like, holy fucking shit. And they were like, what? And I hit the soundboard and it's his producer tag, just like, is that how about? And everyone's like, shut the fuck up, Mushu. He's like, why do you have that? He's like, why do you have that?
Yeah, that's so true.
I made some whole thing about it. And I was just like, is that how?
That's so fucking jokes, dude. Just constantly. I wish I had one of those. I wish I had that soundbite on this podcast. Just like everyone's like, oh my God, is that how about?
I'll send you one. Is it Frog's Base Joe Rogan or
how about?
Or how about's producer tag?
Yeah. It's actually it'd be a funny game. I should do that, except have like I don't know, like people, like all the guys from Obnoxious, or just like someone just send me like voice samples, and then for that day it can be like Frog's Base or like how about a Frog's Base and like Spook or Frog's Base and,
yeah.
like... Anyway, this is very long-winded. Number 3.
Shit.
I thought I was trying to cut it down.
We've got 15 more to go.
We're literally talking off camera about how no, it's okay. This one's only 10.
Okay,
So we're already got 8 more to go.
We're halfway there.
Yeah. But yeah, we were talking off mic about how we both definitely got a bit of that fucking ADHD shit going on.
Oh, I've had it since 2006. I'm cooked.
Dude, because I'm like painfully undiagnosed, where it's like I don't really want to get diagnosed because like I know that as soon as I get Dexies or something, it's just a game over, dude. Because it's supposed to make you help. It's supposed to help, but you know what's going to end up doing is I'm going to all of a sudden know a whole lot about like the Byzantine Empire and not a whole lot about anything else.
The fuck did you just say?
You know the Byzantine Empire? Is that what it is, or was it
Is it Bezidine?
Bezidine?
Is
No.
that like medicine? The fuck?
Wait, no. What is it? What is it?
Pretty sure Bezidine's a medicine. For
I fucking...
like a sore throat.
Oh, dude, yeah. I fucking butchered this joke, though. This is the most terrible... I should have just said the Roman Empire. What did I do this to myself?
Now that we can talk about.
Oh, can we ever?
Can we ever?
Dude, I listened to a Lex Friedman podcast the other day, so you guys don't even know how educated I am right now. Dude, my girlfriend gets so mad at me because I'll just be like... No, did you know that in the Roman Empire, this and this and this? And she's like, where'd you hear that? I was like, a podcast. She's like, shut up. How about you cite that for me and then fuck off? It's like, fuck you, dude. I was
Tell
like, oh.
someone that cares.
Yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, which scholarly article did you hear that on? Tom Segura.
Yeah. Kill Tony.
Yeah, he killed Tony. Yeah, it's like, no, you don't understand. I heard it on To Kill Tony. He must have done his research. But anyway.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Still.
Number 3.
Fuck.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna go bass.
Number 4.
I'm gonna go frog.
Number 5.
I'm gonna go bass.
Bass.
You're probably all so wrong.
Hey, to stay confident.
Don't lie to me. Tell me
Stay confident. No,
tell me I'm doing bad.
stay confident. Stay confident.
High hopes and it's like 0.
Confidence. David Goggins. Who's going to carry the boats? Number 6.
I'm gonna have to go Joe Rogan for that one.
All right. Next one.
Frog.
Number 8.
Bass.
Number 9.
I'll go Joe Rogan.
Last one. Number 10.
I'm gonna go Joe Rogan.
All right. I tried running these all through 9 OTTs. It didn't work.
They all sounded like frogs.
They all sounded like Joe Rogan was mixed with a frog.
Yeah.
But with 9 OTTs.
As a bass.
Yeah, as a base. All right, I'm gonna count these up real quick. You got 3.
Okay.
Still that's good effort.
It's better than the 0 I thought I got.
See, that's a good effort. How dare you be so hard on yourself? That was good, dude. It's a like I have like you have to remember.
These are good racks.
I put.
You gotta remember, I'm fucking cracked at this shit. Okay.
No, you gotta remember, man. No, you gotta remember. I have time on my hands. I was like,
I got fucking time on my hands.
bro, I got time on my hands right now. So it's like,
Undiagnosed.
yeah, dude, I'm just fucking undiagnosed. So, dude, don't give me a Dexy, bro, because I'll do like this, but like make like 50.
Make a song out of it.
Dude, I was so tempted.
I'm sure.
So tempted.
I'm sure.
That was gonna be like, cause like one of my things that I've been getting into recently, cause I just bought Phase Plant.
Yeah.
Have you got Phase Plant?
No.
Get it.
I only just got serum.
Dude, serum's a fucking
Mind fuck.
dude. Yeah, serum. It's so fucking confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's just so fucking all over the place.
I've had 3 people try and teach me serum. I'm like, I understand everything during the lesson.
And then I go home and I'm like,
Then I make edits.
yeah. He's like, fuck this.
Give me a Gwen Stefani acapella.
Yeah, you're just like, this is not me, dude.
Back to my roots.
I can send you some of my serum samples I've been making because I made
Please.
like a whole bunch of dubstep ones.
Yeah.
And if you want some like guttural fucking yoys, dude, I've gone out of my way. I can show you some after if you like. I can send you some.
We like the yoys.
Cause dude, yes, fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'd love to send some to you genuinely because
Yeah,
it's
please.
like I just have a stack of like random shit that I have. I have a stack of random shit that I have. Jesus Christ, dude.
Say that again, just the way you said it.
yeah, you just like you ever just realize how dumb you are until you start talking?
I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Yeah. You're just like, fuck. But no, dude, I'd love to send you over some stuff because it's like serum's the fucking best. And Phase Plant's like, it's like a way more intense serum.
Yeah.
But the difference is that if you can like resample them and like do the kind of thing where you just draw in random automations and different things, and then you like do that and you stretch it, cut little bits and pieces. Getting high and doing that is actually kind of the best.
I can't imagine anything worse.
No, because trying to make a song, different story.
Yeah, okay.
Do not try and make me write a song.
Yes, okay.
Because that, you know.
Yeah, I can't write a song on a good day, let alone on a day where half my brain's missing.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm hungry instead of inspired.
Yeah, literally. You have like a good idea and you're like, fuck, I'll go for a zinger box, hey? God damn it. God fucking damn it.
I'm gonna recreate the KFC theme song.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you remix KFC. That'd actually be a fun game, you know. You have to try remix different like audio tags, like remix. It's like I heard someone remix the Pornhub boom boom boom.
Yeah, a bunch of people have
Yeah,
done
into
that.
like fucking drum and bass and dubstep and shit.
to drum and bass.
yeah.
I mean, it's already got the kick and the snare.
There
and
you
whatnot.
go, dude. I'm just saying, it's kind of artistic, babe. It's research.
It's research. Oh no.
Allow it. But
Hinder my
yeah.
my creativity.
That actually be fun. Like you use like the Netflix tag and like as like a sub drop or something.
Yeah, like an impact.
Yeah, just some shit like that. Just redesign that shit. But yeah, I mean, my fucking point's just retired. All I was saying was like Faceplant is like a serum, except way more random. Because if you get like a pack, there's just like one knob that does like 9 different things, and then you just make it go like just go up and down random lines, and then you just have those random sounds. I want to ask one more big question. I need to know, will there be an original Mushu track coming out?
Oh,
Leave the loaded question to the end.
a very loaded question. I had a trap song which was almost like fully completed, like before the mixing and mastering stage, but then I swapped from trap to dubstep. I've got some stuff like in the works, I'd say, but I feel like I've the people around me are releasing stuff on all these labels and kind of at to a standard where I just feel like I want to be able to kind of create the best thing that I can possibly create at the standard that I can possibly release at.
Yeah.
So I'm like so picky on like, plus my knowledge, I feel like I need to learn so much more, and there's so many things that I could do as opposed to just like layering basses. It's like I love writing intros and breaks and builds.
Yeah.
But just drops are just like, I feel like I can just elevate them so much more.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Because it is just like that process of just, it's just a huge, just like information gathering process.
Yeah.
It's just like you learn one thing, you're like, okay, I've got that down. Fuck. And there's like, you look over your shoulder and there's like 40 other things you have to learn. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably release another edit pack before I release an original. There are some like remixes that I might kind of be able to kind of get away with, like the kind of style that I'm like vibing with, maybe like a future rhythm remix or something.
Yeah.
And then 2025, I'll definitely like plan to at least have like stuff which I'm happy with, to be like, yes, that's what I want kind of the Mushu sound to be. Yeah. Kind of start sending the stuff out then.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Project 2025 Mushu edition.
Yeah. It's my year.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
say every year.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck it. Oh, it's fucking year of the Mushu, dude.
Yeah. Which we said last year, but then that didn't happen.
yeah. No, that's tomorrow's problem.
After I stand on the CDJs.
Yeah, after you have to also break one. You have to accidentally step on a chord. Then you get out of your system. Then it's year of the Mushu.
I played a show where there was like a gap in between, like it was like boxes and there was a gap in between it, and
oh my God.
I probably slipped through it like 7 times, and I rolled my ankle that many times, but I was on so much adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I just had to like keep powering through, and the blisters I had, like from like rolling my ankle, and I had cuts and everything. I was like, fuck, that was a good set, but my feet are broken.
You're feeling it. Yeah, you're feeling it. You literally know you gave it everything, hey?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Well, yeah, dude, I mean, like, thank you so much for coming on. I had a great fucking time. Really appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you playing Frog's Bass, Joe Rogan.
I'm glad I got 3 out of 10.
Take those. Take those. If you round that up, that's like 50%.
Yeah.
Take those.
Almost 18.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. But no, dude, thank you as well for just like sharing a bit of your insight, a bit of like what you're doing, how you see the world. Because I think you have a lot of value in that. I really think that's like a really cool thing to do, is be able to like look at the fucking big artists and be like, fuck yeah, I want to do that shit. But actually look at it and mean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's fucking sick, man. So thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Thank
You very much.
How do we sign off?
I don't know. I guess.
Oh my God, is that how about?